Have you ever wondered how vulnerable we are to cyber attacks? In today's interconnected world, the scale and frequency of these digital onslaughts are on the rise. Take, for instance, the recent ransomware attack on the Industrial and Amp Commercial Bank of China, or ICBC. This isn't just any bank we're talking about, it's the world's largest. The attack was so disruptive it even impacted the US Treasury trades. Can you imagine? The ICBC had to resort to sending settlement details via messenger with a USB stick. The Lockbit criminal gang, believed to be behind the attack, has a history of targeting major corporations. This incident underscores the growing vulnerabilities in our financial systems, highlighting the urgent need for increased vigilance. Yet, the extent of the disruption remains unclear, with liquidity in the Treasury market affected, and the final tally of the damage still unknown. This tale is a stark reminder that in this digital age, no one seems to be immune to the threat of cyber attacks, not even the world's largest financial institutions. But why are cyber attacks on the rise? That's a question that has been echoing through the corridors of cybersecurity firms across the globe. There are several factors contributing to this alarming trend. Firstly, the exponential increase in digital data. With the advent of the digital age, more information than ever is being stored online. This vast repository of data presents an irresistible target for cyber criminals who can exploit it for financial gain or to cause disruption. Secondly, the rise of sophisticated hacking tools. In the past, hacking required a high level of technical expertise. Today, powerful hacking tools are readily available on the dark web, making it easier for even novice hackers to launch sophisticated attacks. Lastly, the cloak of anonymity provided by cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin have become the preferred method of payment for ransomware attacks, as they allow cybercriminals to receive funds without revealing their identities. In addition, the global shift towards remote working, due to recent events, has expanded the attack surface for cybercriminals, providing them with more opportunities to infiltrate networks and steal valuable information. As our world becomes more interconnected, the risk of cyber attacks continues to grow. It's an unfortunate reality, but one that we must face head-on if we are to protect our digital lives. So, how can we protect ourselves from these invisible threats, you might ask? Well, there are several strategies that can significantly minimize the risk of falling victim to a cyber attack. First, it's crucial to use strong, unique passwords for all of your online accounts. This means avoiding easily guessable passwords like password 123 or your birth date. Instead, consider using a password manager that generates and stores complex passwords on your behalf. Second, always keep your software up to date. Yes, we know those update notifications can be annoying, but they often include patches for security vulnerabilities that hackers could exploit. Third, be wary of suspicious emails or messages. Phishing attempts often disguise themselves as communication from trusted entities. If something seems off, it probably is. Don't click on any links or download attachments from unknown sources. Educating yourself about common cyber threats is another effective strategy. Awareness is the key. If you know what to look out for, you're less likely to get caught in a cyber criminal's net. Lastly, consider using a reputable antivirus software. While it's not foolproof, it can provide an added layer of protection against many forms of malware. While these strategies can significantly reduce the risk, they cannot eliminate it completely. This is where cyber insurance comes into play. Just as you would insure your car or home, cyber insurance provides a financial safety net for your digital life. It's designed to cover the financial losses that come with cyber threats and attacks. But what does it cover exactly? Well, this can vary, but typically, cyber insurance can help with costs related to data breaches, business interruptions, and even cyber extortion ransoms. Now, you might be wondering about the price tag on this digital safety blanket. The cost of cyber insurance can vary widely based on the size and type of your business, the sensitivity of the data you handle, and your current security measures. For small businesses, premiums can start at a few $100s a year and go up from there. But before you rush out to purchase a policy, it's important to read the fine print. Not all cyber insurance policies are created equal. Some might not cover all types of cyber attacks or may have a high deductible. Others might require you to have certain security measures in place before you can qualify for coverage. Having a cyber insurance policy can provide a safety net in case of a cyber attack. But remember, it's just one piece of the puzzle. A robust cybersecurity strategy is your first line of defense. But does a regular office worker need a cyber insurance policy? You might think that cyber insurance is only for big businesses dealing with sensitive customer data, but that's not entirely accurate. As an office worker, you're more exposed to cyber threats than you might realize. Think about the number of emails you receive each day. Each one is a potential phishing scam, a common cyber attack where hackers trick you into revealing sensitive information. Or consider ransomware attacks, where cybercriminals block access to your files until a ransom is paid. Even if you don't handle customer data, your personal data is still valuable to hackers. Now, does this mean every office worker should rush out and buy cyber insurance? Not necessarily. The need for cyber insurance largely depends on your circumstances. If you're handling sensitive data or your work relies heavily on digital files, then yes, cyber insurance could be a valuable investment. But let's not forget that insurance isn't the only solution. It's just one part of a broader cybersecurity strategy. This strategy should also include regular software updates, strong passwords, and most importantly, education about recognizing and avoiding cyber threats. In the end, our best defense against cyber attacks is a combination of vigilance, education, and preparedness.